YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to try something different and actually do a tutorial video for you guys, so hopefully it works out. Just to start, I'm just gonna let you guys know that I will be stopping the video so that I can like piece it together later. Otherwise you'd just be watching a very long video, so I don't want to do that to you. So what I'm gonna be doing a tutorial on today is this product, which is in Sensationail Salon Nails Kit. The length is the short, hopefully you guys can see that, short cord length, which is right here. I picked these up at my local Walmart for $4.98, I think. We'll get back into focus. $4.98, sorry guys. And these are the same nails that I wore last year before I went on my vacation to Hawaii, so I'll put a link to that video down below so you guys can see what I thought of the product then. I picked these up again because I really enjoyed them last year, and they lasted for about 3 weeks with only one nail popping off, if I remember correctly, on each hand. So I decided I was going to use these products again for my trip this year, which I am leaving to go on vacation in a couple of days. So anyway, I showed you the box, so let me show you what comes in the box. So these are the nails themselves, and here's the glue. Also inside this kit, I've already taken them out because I used them, is a little filing emery board, and then this little orange stick to push back the cuticles. So my nails are looking a little rough now, you guys can probably see that. I've already buffed them off because the point of putting on the fake nail is that you have to remove the shiny top layer so that the glue and nail will stick to each other. So after I put these nails on, depending on how they look, I will probably buff them off, take the shine off, which you can see they're in like a French tip style. They're very shiny, already done. But if they don't look right, then I am probably going to go ahead and paint them this color. Hopefully you guys can see that, which is Scarlet Red, also by Sensationail. This is the same color that I used last year, and I really liked it. It's a good red for me. It's very simple, and it is neat and looks classic. So to seal everything together and to put that color on, I'm also going to use my that's a bright light, Sensationail nail lamp. I picked this up a couple years ago. I'll also link the review to this down below when I first got it and my first time using it. So that's pretty much it, other than these cotton pads that I just put into this old Q-tip container, and I just soaked them in some alcohol because you're supposed to use these lint-free wipes that Sensationail has, but I ran out of those a long time ago, so I just use these cotton pads, put a lot of alcohol on them, and you can use that to wipe off the dust off your finger and wipe off the gel layer once you finish baking it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to stop the video, pick out the nails for each finger, make sure they fit, and I'll probably put them on as well, and then I'll come back once they're on, see how they look, and whether or not I'll decide to paint them red. So I'll see you in a bit. Hi YouTube. Okay, so I'm back now, and as you can see, I have put, oh, there we go. I have put on all of the tips. As you see, they're a really good length. That's why I like them, because it is easy for me to type at work with them without it being too ridiculous. I have had longer nails in the past. Those of you who have seen my older videos, you know I used to have very long, my own natural nails very long, but I'm not into that life anymore, to be honest with you. So as I was putting them on, I did realize that I'm going to have to do the same thing I did last year, which is I am going to buff this shiny finished part off, and I am going to paint them red. And the main reason, I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see this, but let me see. As you can see, there's like little air bubbles in it, and I know that if I took my time and I did it better, I could apply them without getting those air bubbles in it. But I even really tried hard this time doing it, and it just didn't work out, which is fine with me because, you know, as nice as they look like this, I know they look good when painted red. So I'm just gonna show you guys how I do it, just a little bit of it, and then I'll turn off the camera and come back after a little while. So I'm just gonna make sure all the ends are even, because you know when you get these fake nails, they put like a little ridge on it, and then underneath you have like the little numbers to tell you, you know, zeros for your thumb and whatever it is. So okay, though that looks alright then. So now I'm gonna use, I think it's the white part is the harder part of this emery board, and I'm just gonna literally buff off this shine. And as you guys can start to see, this French tip is just coming right off. So I don't buff it too much because, I mean, it's just a fake nail. I don't want it to be too thin and then they don't work and, you know, slip off or break off or anything. But I basically rub all the shine off. So I'm going to show you that, guys, that in a second. You gotta make sure you get them corners up by the tops. Okay, that one is pretty well done. So, where that focuses, as you guys can see, it is not shiny anymore, especially in comparison with the other thumb. So I'm just going to do the same thing to all of them, get the shine off, and then I will come back right before I start the actual Sensationail gel process. So see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back again, YouTube. So as you can see, hopefully, I went ahead and I buffed pretty much all of that, the shiny top layer to those fake nails off. I have a couple of pieces that are still need to go, but basically they're all cleaned up now. I went ahead and I washed my hands as well so that I could get all the dust, because my whole palms were covered in dust and I wouldn't want to get that in my gel set once I start to do it. So from this point on, I'm basically just going to treat these nails like they were my own nails and I were doing this gel polish to it. So the first step is to clean the nail of any dust off, so I did that. And then the next step is to use the Sensationail, here we go, gel primer. There we go, gel primer. So this, oh, I really tightened it. Okay, so this is just exactly what it says it is. It's a primer. Now, the instructions for Sensationail, they always say, oh, you know, just use a little bit. I don't. Even when I'm doing it on my own natural nails or my toes, I put a good amount because this primer, you know, it helps it stick. So I don't want it to be coming off or chipping off. So I am terrible at painting nails and I've never done this on camera, so please don't judge me too bad. This is just a primer, so it doesn't have to be neat. It just has to go wherever the nail polish is gonna go. I always need 2 dips for my middle finger. This is pretty big. I'm really glad that I turned off the camera when I was doing the nail selection, guys, because you would have been bored to tears because it took a very long time. So that was a smart idea of mine, and if I ever do this again, I will do the same thing. So yeah, this is that hand done. I wish they gave like a bigger brush for it, but I know they don't want you to put a lot, so that's why they put this little tinky tiny brush on here. So I hope you guys are all doing well and your week's been going good. Why is it when you're getting ready to go on vacation, the week goes so slow? I mean, my gosh. I still feel like today is like Tuesday, not Thursday. Put that down. So yeah, I'm not going to say where we're going this year, just because it's a treat for the kids. So since they watch this video, and I might put this video up before we go, I just don't want them to know where we're going. But it's somewhere that will hopefully be fun, and I planned a lot of activities, but also a lot of rest time, so that we, you know, can actually rest, because it's been a very trying year. A lot of you guys might know, because I know I mentioned it in one of my other videos, that my dad passed away this year, and so it's been a very rough year. So hopefully we'll have a good time. Okay, so the gel primer is on. So the next step is to do the color, the clear transparent color. Is it the clear transparent? Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back, and I was right. It is my clear transparent, which is basically your top coat and your base coat that blocks in the gel polish. So I'm just gonna go ahead. This coat you need to be a little bit more precise with, only because if you get it on your skin and then you put it in the lamp, it can, I mean, it'll feel like it's burning, or just be a really rough tingle. So I try to be a little bit more precise with it. I always start at the bottom of the nail and go up. I know a lot of people say, oh, you shouldn't go too close to your cuticle, but if I can do it without getting too much polish on the cuticle, then I do it. So I know I'm bad. I'm bad. That's a hair in there. Don't need that. Thanks for bearing with me with this, guys, because I know I am not the best at doing this. But I'm trying, right? I'm trying something new. Giving you guys some new content on this channel. Okay, so now that that's actually on, I'm going to bring over our handy dandy lamp. Turn that on. So I forgot to do the 4 fingers separate than the thumb with the gel polish, so I'll just do the 4 fingers first. So UV light is on. I feel the heat coming through onto my fingers, and those of you who saw my review of this product last year, you'll probably remember that I said that I feel that putting my hands into the UV lamp, or sorry, the LED lamp, this lamp, after putting on the fake nails, I really felt like that helped the glue to spread out, and okay, that was 30 seconds, sorry guys. I really felt like that helped the glue to spread out and really adhere to my nail, and I still stand by that because I have done it in the past and it seemed like it really worked. So this lamp is not just, you know, to do the polish. So as you guys saw, I had my 4 fingers in for 30 seconds. This lamp will stay on for a minute. It'll beep at 30 seconds so that you can take it out or keep it in depending. When you're doing the clear coat, that is only for 30 seconds. But now I'm going to put on my Scarlet Red, and that will be for a full minute. I always put things so tight, I always have to open it with my teeth, so don't pay me any mind. So as you guys can see, that is a very, very bright red. But the reason why I love it is because it's so pigmented. And one thing I've noticed about the Sensationail polishes is the ones that have glitter in it are a little bit chunkier, so they do spread out, but they're a little harder to work with, whereas this one is just basically, I guess you would call it like a cream color, so it goes on really well. I mean, that's just one coat, and look how pigmented it is. So I'm gonna do the right thing that I should have done, just not with the 4, and I'm just going to do 1 minute of just the red inside the lamp. When you get the Sensationail kit, they also always recommend to do your thumbs first and then go and do the other 4, because you can stick all of those inside the lamp at the same time. So I don't know why I forgot that just now, but I did. So what I'm going to do for you guys now, I'm going to basically finish off the thumb, and then I will cut away, go finish the rest of my nails, and come back. So as you see, it just dinged right there. That was 30 seconds. But like I said, for color, you keep it in for a minute. So once it turns off, I can go ahead and I can put a next coat of red. I believe last year I ended up being pretty heavy with my coats. Mostly because my fingernails are so naturally dark that, you know, I need quite a few coats to get the opacity that I like. And I do like my nails very, very rich in color. I don't like to see any sheer colors on my nails. So that was 1 coat. I don't know how the weather is where you guys are, but we have been having a hot spell in the inland northwest lately, and I mean, I think today it got up to like 100 at least. When I came home from work at 5 something, it was like 93 degrees. So that's pretty hot. And unfortunately, we tend to get wildfires in this part of the country, and I think one must be brewing because everything was so smoky and hazy when my husband picked me up from work today. So hopefully any of my neighbors in this area, you know, I'm thinking of y'all because I can tell it's smoky. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments about the Sensationail, I'll put all the videos that I've done about it down below, and I'll put a link to their website. I picked up these fake nails at Walmart, but I believe you might be able to get it on the Sensationail site as well. I'm not sure, but I know I got them at Walmart. But yeah, if you have any questions about it, this is the older lamp, because yeah, this is the Pro 3060. I don't know what the name of the new lamp is, because I got mine quite a few years ago. I think I've had it now. Oosh. Oh, it's been a while. I'll have to look back at my YouTube videos to say down below like how long I've had it, but it's been a long time. So there we go. That was the second coat, so you can see, hopefully, with 2 coats there. It's pretty thick, but see, I can still see through it, so it's not dark enough for me. When I can't see through it anymore, that's when I stop. I'm not a big fan of red nail polish, never have been, but I love this color, and I actually picked this color up on eBay. It was part of an order with a couple of other colors, and I'm really glad that this was included in it because it's turned out to be one of my favorite colors, just because it's so bright and it goes really well with my skin tone. So thankfully I'm just checking behind me in the mirror. I still have a good amount of battery on this camera, thank God. So this thing, it still feels really warm, but that's what I'm thinking. The warmth of this lamp, you know, it sets the glue in place as it, you know, makes the color, you know, become fast on the fake nail, and you know, it feels good right now. Like the warmth of it feels really good, because you know that filing off that top coat, it can be a little rough on the nails, you know, because it's scraping away the top layer of your nails. It kind of tingles and can be a little painful, but it's okay. I mean, what is this? What is it they say? Beauty is pain. Okay, so that's 3 coats. Yeah, I think what I'll do, guys, since I already put the gel polish on the other 4, I'll go ahead and match up the coats, and then I'll come back and show you how I finish off this hand. Okay, so be right back. Okay, so I'm back, guys. So I went over to my little bedside lamp, and I looked at the 2 thumbnails in the light just to see if they're at about the same opacity, and they are. So I think I just missed a count, and I did 5 coats on this one. You guys will know better, and I'll know when I see it if I only did 4, but I'm gonna call this 5. So I'm going to close up my Scarlet Red so that I do not accidentally knock it over and make it spill all over my floor. And now I'm going to take my clear, which is basically the top coat, and I'm just going to put a nice, good layer on there. This is what gives it the shine and the finish. And this is going back in for only 30 seconds. So the main reason why I'm doing this tonight, guys, last year when I was going away on vacation, I did the exact same thing. I did it on Thursday night. The next day I went to work on Friday, and that way it gives me time to see if I need more coats to clean it up before I leave on Saturday. Because I'm not carrying all this stuff with me. I will bring the nail glue just in case one falls off or something, but I'm not bringing all this stuff with me. Okay, that was 30 seconds. So let me take that out and grab my little cotton pad that has alcohol on it, and you wipe it off. There's like a little sticky layer after it goes into the lamp. That's what I think helps each new coat adhere to it. And now that's totally dry. So I'll just move this lamp over. It'll shut off in another few seconds. So there you have it, guys. Like I said, I know it's not perfect, but it works for me. And you know, in this case, if they fall off on my trip, or you know, if they don't last much longer than my trip, I didn't really lose that much. Whereas if I went to some of these nail salons around here, based on what I've seen, the quality of the work, I would be so pissed if they broke or they look terrible and paid that much money. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'll leave all the links down below. Be sure to check out my Instagram, because I'll make sure I take a picture of them like on Saturday after I've been able to get, you know, everything more cleaned up off them, and you know, see if maybe I put some more coats on. But I'm gonna go because my battery is gonna die, and I don't want to have to film this over again in like an hour. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you like this. Hopefully it inspires you to go get one of these lamps. Like I said, I bought everything in this video myself. This is not a sponsored video, and I am gonna go put my kids to bed and do what other stuff I need to do. So I'll see you in the next one. Please leave any comments, questions, concerns down below. Please subscribe, please like this video, hit the bell notification, and also please check out my new blog, www.thechocolatemommy.com. Thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.